Welcome to Ruins and Haunting Heritage. My name is Dr. April Bisa. I'm an associate professor of anthropology at Vassar College, and this is my archaeology seminar for the fall 2020 semester. This video is going to give you some footage from ghost hunts that I've conducted with anthropology students of Vassar College in the basement of Main House, the oldest building at Vassar College, built in the late 1800s and which originally housed the entire college. There are the most ghost stories of any place at Vassar is of Maine, partially because it's our oldest building, partially because it has lots of nooks and crannies and mysterious places, and partially because a lot of people still live there. It is our largest dorm, and therefore it has housed famous people and less famous people. Jackie Kennedy Onassis, for one, had her dorm room on the 3rd floor of Maine. The first video shows 3 students and me in a basement room, and we had been wandering around and not much was going on, and when we entered this specific basement room, the EMF detector, which you could see as a couple of colored lights, went from its base setting of just one green light to its receiving EMF frequency settings of multiple lights that go from green to yellow to red. And as the students are asking questions, if you could look closely at the lights, sometimes it's at the yellow and sometimes it's at the red. So this was interpreted as a response to some of the questions. There's also the red flashlight is shining on a handheld thermometer, and the student is reading off that the temperature keeps dropping. And at one point towards the end of the video, the students are noting that they're feeling colder at their feet, that they're feeling this temperature drop then. You try it.
Yeah? Okay.
Well, the temperature is going down.
Okay. If anyone's here, can you give us a sign? Can move the... Okay. Another movement. And it's back down. But... Okay, splash it. Hello? So, we're students at Vassar College. We're all seniors. And we want to
Meet you.
And just get to know you a little bit more. There's good response there. Were you a student here? It stays red. It's blinking red now. Do you want to ask another question? See if it... Are you female identified? It stays red. How long have you been here? Do you like staying here? Kind of goes away then. Do you feel trapped here? Is there anything that we can do for you?
No. Temperature dropped.
Okay. Can you give us a sign that you're here? A noise? Maybe? Or drop the temperature a bit more?
It's okay if you come close.
Are you still with us?
think they're still here.
Oh, there we go.
Was that a response to you, Jay? You said, I think they're still here, then the little red light went on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there
I
you go.
definitely feel like the red light might be a kind of sign of presence or a yes, so maybe we can ask questions and get like a yes or no. So questions. Okay, right now it's red. Okay, we're gonna ask a question and then the answer is yeah. Okay, yeah.
Temperature drop.
Blank. Okay. So what do we want to ask?
Did you live in Maine?
Solid, red, yeah.
Were you the student with a maid?
Solid, red.
Did both you and your maid die together? No.
Did you die alone? Is it hard to talk about your death?
Do you remember it? Hmm.
Do you want to move on? Are you happy here?
Yes.
Maybe.
Who wouldn't be happy at Vassar?
We're happy at Vassar.
Mhm.
We don't want to leave either.
Does moving on mean anything to you? As a concept?
Do you often interact with other ghosts or presences?
Does it feel really cold around your feet to you?
I get waves throughout my body.
My ankles feel so cold.
I thought I saw someone here. It was definitely a male student.
A male student?
Yeah, I think so. Like shaggy hair.
Okay.
Hmm. Did you enjoy your time at Vassar?
Are you still playing, I guess, a no question game?
Hmm.
Are you wearing a blue shirt?
Yes.
That's what I saw.
That's what you saw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you attend the school in the 1900s?
Must be right. Male.
Could be a
Maybe
Yeah,
female?
temperature drop.
Okay.
Should we say goodbye and let the other ladies
Yeah.
come on down and see if they
We're
get...
going to have some more visitors, maybe.
Just some friends.
Just friends of ours. Would you like that? Maybe? I think there's a blank. Okay.
Okay.
We'll send our friends down.
Open the door behind you here.
Thank you.
So that in 2017, 2 years later, but we have, I think, taller participants, and we went into smaller and rooms with lower hanging ceilings. So there's a lot of, let's call it physical comedy in this episode. Is there something in there?
Doesn't seem like it.
Last time they stayed in there for quite a while, and they were getting,
I'll just go in there.
they were getting what they thought. It's much quieter in there.
shrink a little bit.
Or up there.
Room 2 is what we got all the years from.
Watch the light bulbs.
So it's 91 degrees in here.
Yeah, last time that was the cold room.
Maybe there's a spot that's cold.
Just feel it out there.
A little bit cooler right in there. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to. No one seems to eat.
Nope. All right. There's another room on the other side. Shine the light in here. Yeah. You could go in that one. Spot where you could stand up a little bit better. And you could, ow. Ow. That's my head.
Maybe the ghost likes fun.
Yeah.
Can I see the flashlight? Let's see. It's 91 degrees.
Used to end up in.
Me too. Nothing in there. Should we go back to the other one?
So you're definitely narrowing in on where anything that could be perceived as ghostly activity from the meters,
By the
you
front.
know,
Yeah,
would
where we
be.
came in.
Let's try it.
I think there's one more
One more
room
room.
on the other side. Let's see. Oh no, it's not a full room. No, that's all we have. So let's go back to where your meters showed.
Oh,
But we can't stand up in there.
Yeah, you can.
it gets really tall.
Yeah, it's really tall.
All right, give it a shot. Be careful. We're spelunking now.
Hey, yo. Whoa. Hey, there. All right.
It is 90 degrees. Wait, 901.
Fish. That was really terrifying.
Oh.
Where are these stairs go?
So you're just getting anything? The meter's not getting anything.
No, that's cool.
So you've got 2 hot spots that we have just enough time to go back to those 2 hot spots
Let's try it.
and try being very, very quiet and ask one question, just be quiet. Maybe it's not going to be lighting up meters more in a intelligent way. Maybe it'll be sounds that we could hear.
Really subtle.
Oh, watch this wire.
Note that this says danger.
Open it.
So what was it?
Is it this one?
I think it's... No, we didn't do this room.
Nothing to do with it.
No, we could be careful of this, but we could try that one.
Oh, there's a ghost right here. What's
Oh,
the
yeah, right
temperature?
here.
It's cooler here, 89.
Yeah, I mean, there's something right here, check. Right in between us.
Here, I'll check the ground. 88, so it is cooler down here.
Okay, so we have luck
Yeah, right.
at the entrance of this room.
So try asking some questions and just being very quiet. See if we can get a response.
If you worked at Vassar, or you were a student at Vassar, and now you were a spirit wandering the halls of the main basement, with you when you give us a signal, either through temperature or through the light meters, the electromagnetic detectors.
It's good.
Did the temperature change?
Yeah, it's dropping. It's 86 right now.
So the interpretation is if the temperature gets colder, the ghost is trying to manifest.
Yeah,
It
feels
might not
cold
have.
right here.
It might not have enough
Right side,
power.
like right here.
Yeah.
So you've got multiples of the signs, and there might be something on the tape recorder. So maybe ask a few more questions and assume that there's going to be an answer on the tape.
What was your name? If you were a student at Vassar, could you maybe make a small sound? Do you want to communicate with students of Vassar, or would you rather stay in the basement?
So what did we learn from these ghost hunting adventures? We learned that the height of the people has to be comparable to the height of the ceiling in the spaces that you're hunting. Good thing we were all wearing hard hats. We learned that the various meters, different kinds of thermometers, different kinds of EMF detectors, have various readings depending on where we are in the space, and that it helps to create a mood and an atmosphere of attention when the meters go off, when changes in the readings happen. We also learned that the basement of the most popularly used building in a college campus is not quiet enough to hear if there are any responses from what we would have for our questions as to who these ghosts might be and why they might want to communicate with us. There were also lots of footsteps and disembodied singing and so forth, which in an abandoned or unoccupied building could easily be interpreted as paranormal. But this building just had too much going on in May of 2015 and 2017 to allow us to say that it wasn't the living people who were on the floors above us.